plant some garlic in these raised beds. It's the first time I've planted garlic in raised beds, but I've done a little research and I think it should be fine. I ordered these heirloom garlic seeds, bulbs, for $10. So if it doesn't work out, then hey, we only lost $10. I've been gathering some coffee grounds, and then I'll mix in some pine needle mulch, and then also see if my compost, how it looks. Looks all right. I haven't added to it in a while, but I also do have some aged chicken manure that I will add into the soil as well. First, let's give some pets. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Turd Nugget. Hi, Fern. And then little, whatever your name is. I haven't decided on a name for her yet, but she's still pretty shy. She hasn't quite warmed up to us. Hi. Maybe if I name you, you would warm up. Love you guys. Love you, Charlie. And you. You would love pets, you know. So I've added my chicken manure, my coffee grounds, and some pine needles. And then I added a little bit of extra dirt just because I've lost some depth from planting. So just going to even it all out, and then I will start my rows and the planting. I'm going to kind of eyeball this, but a lot of people say different things. This garlic variety is not huge, so I'm going to plant around 4 to 6 inches apart, probably more like 6. And I didn't bring my tape measure, so I'm going to eyeball it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really think 4 inches. Well, my 4 inches. And then suggested planting 1.5 inches deep. So, of course, I eyeball pretty much everything because I have a little bit of an attention problem and I'm always forgetting supplies, and I don't like to be slowed down. I also don't mind getting my hands dirty. Row. All right, here's some mulched up leaves that I blew into my garden just for times such as these. And we're going to use this up. Go ahead and pour these out of here. Make it some easier. Looks like I'm going to have plenty extra. Maybe I'll eat a few. So you plant with that side down where the sprout will come up through here. All right, I've got everything mulched. It's about 2 inches deep. It's super lightweight. And depending on the forecast and everything, I may add some pine needle mulch on top of this, but we'll see. We're going to start with this and let's hope for the best. Little pine needle just so happened to end up in the wheelbarrow. All right, now it's back to work for me. Woo. I mentioned in one of my episodes that my worm bin had become infested with little drain flies. I don't even know exactly what they're called, but I have a stacking system where this goes on the bottom and this is the top. So I've used fly paper, apple cider vinegar with Dawn dish soap, and it's been a problem. So I am going to have to separate the worms from this whole system, the castings, and kind of start fresh. But I do want to get some of this worm tea here to soak my garlic cloves in before I plant them. I did one raised bed without soaking, and I'm going to do the other raised bed with soaking just to kind of see which one does better. Most people use fish emulsion, but I don't have any, and I thought I would try this with a little bit of baking soda, but I'll get to that later. All right, for now I'm gonna shut this because I'm doing this on a 10-minute lunch break, because I do work a full-time office job. Thank the Lord it's in my home. My office is in my home. So when I get a little break, I can do a few things for myself. All right, I've got a strainer, which these little larvae are kind of small, so they may go through these holes. What I might have to do is freeze in the freezer overnight to kill them, but I really don't want to lose all this good stuff. Oh, look. They're filtering out pretty well. Ooh, a few little dead worms. Alright. I guess my next option could be cheesecloth. But I was just trying to do something quickly so I can get my garlic soaking. Some alcohol here to soak these garlic bulbs in for just a few minutes, just to sterilize and keep them from getting infection. I'm not going to use this one because a lot of the skin is peeled off. I'll have to look again, but I think we soak for 20-30 minutes in this alcohol mixture. You can use rubbing alcohol, vodka, but I'm using what I have on hand, which is rubbing alcohol. Okay, so I'm straining these garlic from the sterilizer. 10 minutes is a good amount of time to soak. and baking soda. And with my worm tea. And I only have like a quarter of a gallon probably, so I'm going to do a quarter of a teaspoon of baking soda. So if you've got a gallon, use 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Is my coffee ready? I could stir it, but I'm not going to dirty up any spoons. All right, so I'm going to soak these a couple hours. The least amount that you want to soak is, I would say, an hour. Gives them a really good feeding before they go into the ground.